I want to share with you, New Earth Builders. You are creator, and when you remember who you are, why you are, just as Ron just shared, you have the potential to drop in or to embody and remember who you are as a sixth-dimensional being, as a ninth-dimensional being. You're going to keep unveiling and opening, blooming the light body that you are. And so as you meet your lessons, as you balance your left and right, your polarities, you balance checks and balances of your lessons of life, and you respond with love and compassion to each now moment, knowing that sometimes you're going to rise to new occasions as you're stepping into who you are. You know who you are. You've been doing this self-help for 20 years. Maybe you're just jumping on right now, and you're realizing, oh my God, I'm creating my reality. And as you keep rising into these higher versions of yourself, remembering who you are as an eternal soul, you're going to find these thresholds where cycles are ready to burn up. And these cycles that come up could be biblical, they could be written books, they could be, things of dates and time. Just like we had Hurricane Helene, in 1958, Hurricane Helene, the same category, went through the same, trail. And so when we have these cycles in the ether that are memorized in the Akash, and you as an eternal soul come up to a cycle to burn through that imprint and to handle it with love and compassion. Maybe another timeline when you were 7, you're having the same experience with guardian or authority, and you're 47 now, but yet when you were 7 you had a challenge with your father or authority. You're going to keep coming up to these cycles, these imprints, until you rise to the occasion at the heart and realize this is simply a memorized imprint in the ether, in the Akash, and you can choose to balance those checks and balances of duality and come into neutrality, and with love and witness and compassion, go ahead and burn through these different thresholds from other people and experiences, even events like hurricanes. But also within yourself, you're going to find thresholds where the old version you, literally, as you go to rise into, let's say you're creating your best life, that you are here to be an author or a public speaker, or to give your gift around, heart coherence, whatever you're lining up into. You have such a strong desire. When you come to drop in or embody this next version you, the true you, the eternal you that came here to do a certain thing, you may come up to these old versions that are memorized in the ether and also memorized in the fascia of the skin, in the body, and that subconscious mind. And so these thresholds, whether it's outside of you or inside of you, like feelings of fear, or I can't do this, you start dropping into the old version and second guessing or doubting that you can actually be a public speaker. When you find these threshold moments, my gift for today is to remind you to multitask and lift out and be the higher self, be the oversoul, and witness that you're in a threshold. Witness that you're in a moment that as a New Earth leader, you're here to burn through the inner and the seemingly outer experience. And some of those outer experiences might be people, telling, oh, you can't do this, or a family member hanging on to the old version of you, or a friend, bringing negativity to you, where you used to engage and banter and argue. You're going to multitask and just witness. You're going to multitask and hold space with love and compassion, knowing that this is a memorized imprint in the ether, in the big ether field of the plane of existence, but also within your 6-foot aura. It's memorized, and in the fascia of the body, it's memorized. You have so many experiences possibly with this friend who gives you that negative. So all that memorized material in the subconscious mind is always projecting back to you until you burn through it and you embody who you are, who you know yourself to be as the eternal soul, who's loving, who's compassionate, and who remembers themselves as creator. So you get the keys back. I'm handing back the keys to the kingdom that says whatever you put into the subconscious mind is. So your goal is to start telling yourself you love yourself, to tell yourself that everybody loves you. For the new earth to build and to rise into these higher dimensional layouts that are already there. Seems like we're building them, but they're already there. For us to rise to the occasion and be this light being and have others be with us, not being alone on an island, we've got to tell ourselves in the rising and in the setting, when we're drowsy, when we're, getting in an alpha theta state, I love myself. Everyone loves me. Everyone loves being here. What an amazing earth. Everyone's going to have amazing opportunities today of rebuilding their homes. Whatever you're wanting to see in the new earth, we have got to come back into alignment in the fascia, in the subconscious mind, and in the remembrance of what can be. And so it's a reprogramming. And for some of you, you'll have spontaneous awakenings, you avatars out there, and you won't really need to do a lot of this subconscious reprogramming because maybe you've been doing this a while and you've already done your reprogramming. But for those of you who are still finding yourself butting heads with the reality of duality and of the lower world that is crumbling, my invitation is to you to take this key and start telling yourself amazing 10 statements. Make them be the same statement. Make an audio of it and play it for yourself or say it to yourself on every idle moment. And play it for yourself and say it to yourself in the rising and setting, so that can be what biofeedbacks and literally projects back to you. And so we start crystallizing a new world together. So that's my gift for today. Otherwise, I'm ready to work with creators for beings who are ready to fully embody their avatar, fully embody the highest version and build big. So not only your personal life, but I'm ready to work with builders who are ready to put the massive infrastructure in of huge layouts. And again, it's not that we're even building them. They're already there. And so when you drop in and you come into the full embodiment, the full worth, the full self-love, the full knowing of what I'm talking about on the big Monty, we will see the Bigfoots. We will see everything materialize in front of us. It will come out and into phase, because we have the eye and the heart to see. It will bloom. The blueprint is already in the heart of the greater I am that we be, eternity of the one, in the higher realms, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so these higher realms are going to unfurl as these massive builders come together and do the embodiment practice and remember the blueprints. Allow them to come out of their heart. Implement them together. Work together. I see these creators that I'm working with, Samantha and I, in the Crystalline Creator and Creatrix programs for 2025. I see not only these individual creators, but I see these creators coming together to work together, like big projects. So I am just over the moon and into the sun, as the sun, ready and just super excited. Like Ron said, I love Ron, your talk. This is my life. I so enjoy every minute. I eat, breathe, sleep it. I dream the future. I'm a lucid dreamer. We do lucid dreaming also groups at the center. If you're not local in Florida, Palm Harbor, you can always jump in other ways. So, please reach out. I've written a bunch of books. If you want to check out my books, my most recent or most thorough around the quantum, I would say, are the Quantum Interstellar, Starship and Medbed Aura, and Quantum Soul Awakens. I highly suggest you check those out. I would also suggest you download the Akashic Soul Pro app. It is free for Android phones. It helps you navigate the Akash, not only just to, understand 23 lenses of reality of who, what, when, where, why, but also to navigate and literally use that cosmic currency. Because as soon as you understand why something is happening in front of you, you find your hand in it, you find the Akash conception point of where it began in an incarnation or this one. When you find that beginning point, you then, all your cosmic soul essence, your photonic light comes home. It comes back negentropic, centripetal to midline, so that the star that you are comes back online. So you literally start to glow. You are a star. I'm not just saying that metaphorically. You are a star, and then a supernova, etc. And so you come back online and you use the Akashic Soul Pro app for cosmic currency to bring yourself back to full remembrance. And then to push the button, it's got a clear button and an activate button to help you literally use technologies like we've used in other timelines, Lemurian timelines, to make best use and use this amazing tapestry and this amazing field for best use.